Let's say that I come to you and your company and I ask you to be a sponsor for District 50. If Mickey says no, my friends, he's not turning me down. He's turning down a golden opportunity to market his company to over.
Welcome to D50 After Dark. 2024 marks the 100th anniversary of Toastmasters International. To celebrate, District 50 is going to have the best spring conference we've ever seen this year. And today we have a special call to action episode for you. Stay tuned as we interview the vendor sponsor committee. I'm your host, Mickey Bennett, and today we will be talking to the vendor sponsor committee. But first, a word from our sponsors. We are fortunate enough to have two wonderful sponsors today. First, Habitat Commons. Habitat Commons is a beautiful co-working space located in Northeast Plano, conveniently close to the George Bush Tollway and Highway 75. Whether you need to set up your photography studio, or need a quiet place to think, or just need a comfortable place to sit with your laptop, Habitat Commons has a place for you. To find out more, go to their website, habitatcommons.com. Our second sponsor today is Moon Vision. Moon Vision is a production company that provides photography and videography services for individuals and businesses. It's co-founded by D50's Roy Martinez, who joins us again today in his capacity as a co-chair of the Sponsor Vendor Committee. If you're interested in Moon Vision services, please send an email to moonvisionstudios@gmail.com. Meet our guests today. We have three wonderful guests today. We have Distinguished Toastmaster MJ Presley.
Good evening.
We have Distinguished Toastmaster Leslie Gibo. Leslie Gibo, yes. And of course, a returning guest, Dynamic Leadership Level 1, Roy Martinez.
Good evening.
All right, so 100 years of Toastmasters. How big of a deal is that?
It's a big deal. It's a big celebration, and we are very excited for it to happen this year. It's also District 50's 30-year anniversary, so we're going to have a double celebration.
Wow, I didn't realize that. 30 years of District 50.
Absolutely.
So 100 years ago this year, Toastmasters began with one club in California.
Correct.
And now, 100 years later, there's thousands of clubs around the world changing lives every day.
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah. So, how are we going to make it count? What are we going to do this year?
We're going to do a lot this year. We are going to have a huge celebration. It's going to be April 17th through the 20th. It's going to be held at the Dallas Sheraton at the Galleria, not too far away, centrally located, and we are just going to have a fantabulous time. As usual, we're going to have some great education sessions. We're going to have the district contest for table topics and international, and it's just going to be a great time. We're going to see all of our friends there, and it's going to be a big party. And this year, we actually have our Toastmasters second vice president is going to be First vice president is going to be coming to our conference and is going to be doing an education session, and she's going to be speaking, we think, Saturday night. So it's going to be a very special event.
Very cool. So April 17th through 20th. So that'll be Thursday through Sunday?
Yes.
All right. So
Yes,
Saturday,
make sure you guys
Saturday.
put that in your calendar.
Yes.
Absolutely.
17, 18, 19. Well, that's 4 days.
18th through 20th, sorry.
The 18th through 20th, Thursday through Saturday.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, mark your calendars. You do not want to miss this year, whether it's your first district conference or it's your 20th or 30th district conference. This is the one that people want to go to.
This is the one. This is the one.
Yeah, so personally, I've always wanted to celebrate a Centennial birthday, and I think this year is going to be when it's going to be done.
Absolutely. Unless you're going to live to the next centennial. Who knows?
And we hope you do.
Absolutely.
so.
Absolutely.
So for those who haven't been to a district conference, maybe they just, whatever. So could any of you share some experience that you've had at district conference and that has made it such a special thing to mark your calendar with and make sure you go to?
Well, personally, last year was my first conference here at the DoubleTree in Richardson, and I had the opportunity to meet Toastmasters from literally around our district. Because normally I get to see Leslie or MJ or you, but this time around I got to see people from like Tyler or from other cities, and I think, I think it was a great opportunity because one, I got to meet everybody. Two, I actually hosted my first educational session. It's called Connecting the Dots. For those who attended, thank you very much. I promise you, if I ever do one again, it'll be twice as better because Toastmasters has taken me to that next level. And I think even like the the featured speakers that were brought on, I think that was amazing. There's a lot of lessons that I bring to my life, every single day that I try to apply that I've learned from the conference. And for that, I can't thank Toastmasters enough for. And I know this year, because Leslie Gibo and Kim and everybody else is working hard to make this year's conference an amazing one. I know it's going to be a blast, and you don't want to miss it. Like we've been saying that, but you don't want to miss it.
It's true. This is not a conference you want to miss. Not only are we having special guests come in, Mickey, from Toastmasters International, our first vice president, as Leslie mentioned, but folks, she is coming in from Africa just to be with us, South Africa in particular. And that is awesome. What a privilege that she would take time to come and be with us. Now, if you've never been to a conference, there's many opportunities to learn and to grow as a speaker and a leader. If you are a first timer and you've never been there before, we're going to have an incredible first timers event. And it is going to be so much fun. We've got games planned for you. You'll have opportunities to meet multiple leaders within the district. For those that have been in here for a while, if you're a vice president of education or president, you will be able to vote on next year's leadership during this conference. What a golden opportunity to put forth the new leaders of District 50, and you make that difference. There'll also be Toastmasters Table Topics contest. We're all familiar with table topics, and that's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Can you just imagine somebody coming up to you out of the blue and asking you a question? And if you're like me, when they first asked me, the only time I was as scared as I was that day is when I asked my wife's father, could I marry her? Now, international speech was mentioned as well. Mickey, are you familiar with international speech?
I am. I've competed.
Well, this year and every year we hold an international speech contest. And let's just say, for sake of argument, Mickey wins District 50's International Speech Contest, which would be incredible. He would go and represent District 50 at the International Conference in Anaheim, California. What a wonderful opportunity. Toastmasters is a multicultural organization, and above all, I can't tell you how much fun they're going to be. And those are just a few of the items that we'll have at our conference.
Silent auction.
Oh, yes.
Silent auction. Who doesn't love a silent auction and some awesome things that they get to take home with them?
Oh,
Yeah.
I battled somebody up for one particular gift, and it just didn't work. They beat me. They stood there and waited to the last second, and they beat me, and I wanted it. And folks, there are wonderful gifts coming down for the silent auction, and you too can donate a gift for the silent auction, for your club, for your area, for your division. My fellow division directors, let's put forth the greatest silent auction gift we possibly can. I challenge you to beat mine.
Wow. Throwing down the gauntlet.
I'm going to throw the gauntlet.
Well, the silent auction's great. The district level speech contests alone are enough reason to go to conference. And I know the first district conference I attended was where I first met a lot of people outside of my own club. And it's when I decided to be an area director, which was a real turning point in my Toastmasters journey. So, our audience is convinced. They want to go to conference. You got to register. Is registration open yet?
Yes, it is.
How do you register?
You go to d50tm.org/conference, and it's on the conference page.
Okay. And we still have club level registration available, correct?
Absolutely. And this year, it's $100 for the 100-year anniversary.
So perfect. $100 in your whole club gets
The
to
whole
attend.
club gets to attend. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I would recommend talk to your club president right away and see if it works for your club to register as a club. It's a real bargain for all of your members to go to a conference at a lower cost. All right. Now, you guys have a special call to action today that we want to talk about. You want people to be a part of the sponsorship team.
Yes, we do.
Tell us about your call to action.
Well, here's the special thing. If you, as a club, pay your $100 to go in, and we have a special deal called the Emerald Tier. The Emerald Tier is for clubs who would like to say congratulations District 50 or congratulations Toastmaster or congratulations to one of our members is getting their DTM at conference. And you would like to put something out there on the website and in the program and on the scrolling marquee. And just for $25 you can do this.
That's a bargain.
It is a
great
bargain. $25. Get everybody in your club to donate $1 or $1.50 or $2, whatever it takes. If you do the $100 for your club to get in and the $25 for the Emerald Tier, then you can get a table for your club on Saturday night, first come, first serve. There's a limited number of tables. Or if you prefer to do it on Thursday night or Friday night for the table topics or for the international contest, just let us know. You can email us at sponsorvendor@d50tm.org and set the arrangements up. So that is our offer, but you got to hurry because we're going to get clubs that are going to want to do this. And like I said, it's first come, first serve because tables are limited. That is our offer.
Very cool. So when our audience members go and talk to their club president, they want to mention this as well. Not only $100 for the whole club to be able to attend,
Yep.
an extra $25 gets a couple extra perks for the club, including a possibility of a designated table
Yes.
and the club's message being put out on the marquee.
On the marquee, on the program, and on the website.
So if you have some message,
$25.
maybe someone's getting their DTM this year, or maybe there's something else you want to celebrate. Your club was a President's Distinguished Club, or you just want to get the word out about your club.
Yep.
You can get your message in several places in the conference.
Yep.
All right, great. And that's not it.
That's not
That's not it.
it.
I am proud to say that we are asking you to help us get companies to step in and be a sponsor for our event. Many people say, well, I cannot sell. There's no way I can sell. It's not hard to do. If I may, Mickey, I'm going to pick on you. Let's say that I come to you and your company and I ask you to be a sponsor for District 50. If Mickey says no, my friends, he's not turning me down. He's turning down a golden opportunity to market his company to over 3,000 members in District 50. So you are doing is that we have a product that we sell. Let's say, if I may,
Absolutely, sir.
we're selling a wonderful bottle of water. And the water that we're selling is Toastmasters. But I want you to buy this water. Why? Because it could make you the best leader and public speaker that you can be. And it would take you to a whole new level. And I know this for a fact because I've been in Toastmasters for 15 years now, and it's made a major difference for me and my company. Simple. Go to your boss. Find out who to talk to at your company. If you're uncomfortable talking to them, send an email to Leslie, Roy, or I. We'll be more than happy to reach out to them. I had a gentleman today call me, wanted to sell me insurance that I didn't need because I already had it, and I turned it around. I simply said, Roy, do you know about Toastmasters International? No. Have I got an opportunity for you? You can be a sponsor in one of the biggest events at District 50. It's the 100th anniversary. And for as little as 250 or as many thousand as you wish to donate, we will help you market your company to our district. The gentleman paused for a moment and he said, send me the information. And I kid you not, I haven't checked the website to see if he's entered anything yet, but he was taking it to his boss. It's that simple. And sometimes they'll simply say, I'm sorry, we can't do it this time. Remember, they're not turning you down. They're turning down an opportunity to market toward a totally different audience.
Yeah, and it almost sounds like the gist of all of this is just ask. That's all it is, just
All I have
ask.
to ask. And,
Yep.
you know, sometimes we win some, sometimes we lose some. You had a gentleman that told you no for Falderall, and he turned around and he's already given us money for conference.
Yep.
So MJ has just expertly demonstrated how easy it is to ask someone to be a sponsor. It's very easy, and as he explained, there's not as much risk as you would think because they're not saying no to you, they're just turning down the opportunity.
Exactly.
So to be clear, we're asking all of our Toastmasters in District 50 to think, who do they know who has a business, whether it be the company they work for, their brother who has a plumbing business, whatever it may be. Think of somebody who you could practice asking a request for and ask them to be a sponsor. If you need help, we have a whole team of experts here who can either ask on your behalf or give you a little advice or demonstration like MJ just did for us and make it as easy and comfortable as possible to make this request. That's what we're doing, right?
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely.
Think of it as a wonderful table topic opportunity. Why should you be a sponsor? There you go. Why should I be a sponsor? Sell me on it. You mentioned someone to practice with? My number one person is my number one critic. That's my lovely wife. So just putting that out there, just saying.
Practice in your club. Make that your table topics next
Yes.
week.
But
Oh,
my
I
fellow,
like that.
but my
Yeah.
fellow Toastmasters, don't miss this conference. $100, your whole club can come. An extra 25, you can say happy anniversary to Toastmasters International and District 50. You can say congratulations to your team members who made it all the way to the international stage. You can say congratulations to your members who are earning their DTM. And the list could go on.
Your club's having an anniversary this year.
Exactly.
Is it all of them?
Like, $25 isn't much. We're looking forward to seeing each and every one of you at our spring conference where we're celebrating 100 years together in Toastmasters. And the theme is
Making memories and transforming lives.
There you go.
Now, MJ, I like how you pointed out that finding sponsors for the district conference is not only a way to make a big contribution to your fellow Toastmasters and to the district, but it's also a potential way to practice your communication skills. I think that's brilliant. So I would encourage everybody to give this a shot. If you're afraid to do it, all the more reason to do it, to overcome that uncertainty, that fear. This is what you join Toastmasters for, to be able to overcome that resistance that you feel to these kind of things. And we're looking for all levels of sponsorship, right? Anywhere from 75 to 100, 1,000, 20, even more, as much as
And not just monetary, it could be in-kind donations too.
What's an in-kind donation?
In-kind donation would be something that they donate, like a gift card, gift certificate. It could be items. So, for instance, you could go into Sephora, or you can go into Bed Bath & Beyond, or Bath and Body Works, blah, 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 blah. Bath and Body Works.
You to say.
And you can ask, do you give away samples? And they could say, yeah, I'll give you 50 samples. We could put that in registration bags. Or we could give away gift cards. For instance, I've gotten a gift card from a basket company. It's a $20 gift card. We could add that to, our silent auction, or we could give it for our first timers, or it could be, something we just do for a door prize. We could do something like that. If they give an in-kind donation, maybe they give us a $250 gift card or a $100 gift card. That's the same thing as if they had given us a monetary, some cash.
Mm-hmm.
We give the equivalent in their tier to whatever somebody gives to us if they give us cash donation. So if they give us in kind, if they give us a TV, let's say Walmart gives us a TV that we can raffle off. Whatever that cash equivalent for that TV would be what they would receive in the sponsorship tier.
And like with the club where there's different levels of sponsorship, these sponsors, there's different levels, and there's different levels of recognition that are given in turn for their contribution.
Correct.
Very cool. And we're gonna put links in the show notes where people can find more information about the different levels of sponsorship and details. And again, there'll be contact information for your team on if people have questions.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So we're about to wrap up. Is there anything else you want our audience to know about the conference, about sponsorship, or about the anniversary?
Well, I think if you've listened to the past 18 to 19 minutes of this, you can see why the big focus is on this, is because we want to make this the best conference for you. We want to make this the best conference for you, and it's all done with the help of each other. So just like MJ said, you have relatives that own a business, you work for a company that supplies sponsorships to smaller companies or organizations, or even yourself. If you're thinking about starting a business, you just started a business like myself, Moon Vision. The reason why we're sponsoring today is because we want to be a part of the big message. We want to be a part of the big movement. And to celebrate 100 years, that to me is something humongous. Like I would never have imagined that I would celebrate a centennial of something, whether it's a country, organization. This is the year. So do your part to help us collect these sponsorships. If you have any questions, reach out to myself, Leslie Gibo, MJ Presley, or just reach out to our email. And what is our email?
Sponsor vendor at d50tm.org, and we'll add the link to the notes so that you can reach out to us. Reach out to us if you have any questions, if you want to get involved. It's as simple as, if you're eating dinner at Chili's, ask the manager at Chili's, hey, do you guys ever donate?
Exactly. And so your call to action is to at least try to bring us one sponsor lead. Can we do that?
And
Yeah.
be sure and get your club registered. It is
Absolutely.
going to be a wonderful event. Not only the $100, but $25 to help make a difference in this event. The meals are going to be incredible. Make sure that you buy your meals. Be sure and get your spouse one, because you'll be taking them to an incredible date.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, like I said, this is a special call to action episode of D50 After Dark. Your call to actions: make sure you go to conference. Ask your president about registering at the club level and tell them about the Emerald tier. And finally, think of who you can ask to who has a business, and ask them about sponsoring the conference. It's an exciting opportunity for you and for our district. I want to thank you guys for joining us today. MJ, Leslie, Roy, thank you all. And to our audience, go take action.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
See
you
you
for
at the
having us.
conference.
See you at conference.